2000 vocabulary words, set 15. Partner. Someone you are closely involved with. A person you are involved in a relationship with. One of the owners of a company. Passive. Inactive. Complacent. Submissive. Inert. Pathos. Sadness or pity. The quality of something, such as a work of art, which arouses emotions such as pity or sadness. Patron. A person who supports a group, activity or organization by donating money to them, a benefactor. A regular or frequent customer. Patronize. To support something or someone financially. To act in a condescending way towards someone. Paucity. A lack of something. Scantiness. Insufficiency in number, shortage. Peccadillo. A small mistake, fault, sin, or offense that is not very serious or harmful. Pedant. A person who is obsessed with the rules and minor details. Pedantic. Giving too much importance to formal rules or small details. Making an excessive display of one's own learning. Pedestrian. Ordinary, dull, commonplace, undistinguished. Fearless. Unequaled or unrivaled. Incomparable to anything else. Better than anything else of its type. Peevish. Disagreeable, irritable or ill-tempered. Pejorative. Derogatory or disapproving, causing something to become worse. Pellucid. Simple to understand. Clear, transparent or translucent, allowing the passage of light. Penchant. A clear inclination towards something. A taste for something. Pensive. Contemplative. Appearing as if lost in thought, especially about something serious or sad. Thoughtful. Penurious. Someone who is tight-fisted and unwilling to part with his or her money. Penury. Extreme poverty, the state of being extraordinarily poor. Insufficiency or scarcity. Perceive. To become aware of. To observe, to notice. Percent. Out of 100. A part of 100. Perceptive. Possessing the ability to perceive things. Observant. Capable of noticing and understanding things quickly. Wise. Perdition. Total destruction, utter ruin. Eternal damnation. A state of eternal punishment. Peremptory. Someone who is overly assertive, to the point that they do not allow contradiction. Someone domineering and totalitarian. Someone who is offensively arrogant. Perfidious. Deliberately faithless, treacherous, deceitful. Perfidy. Treachery or unfaithfulness. Betrayal of trust. Behavior or an event that shows that someone cannot be trusted. Deceitfulness. Perfunctory. An action performed in a routine and careless manner. Acting in a way which shows a lack of interest. Period. An interval or length of time. A full stop. Peripheral. Something that is found on the outer edge or boundary. Trivial or unimportant. Something that is secondary or supplementary. Perjury. The act of lying or giving false information while under oath. The breaking of an oath or a promise. Pernicious. Deadly. Causing extreme harm, destruction or injury. Perquisite. Any money or other benefit received in addition to one's fixed salary. A bonus payment or a tip. Persist. To persevere. To continue despite difficulty. To stand firm. Persistent. Unending, unstopping, constant, stubborn, not willing to give up. Personable. Attractive both in one's physical appearance and in one's personality. Friendly or sociable. Perspective. A vista or view. A way of looking at or examining something. An outlook. Perspicacious. Astute. Shrewd and clear-sighted. Quick to notice things and judge them correctly. Pertinacious. Stubborn or unyielding, resolute in one's belief or opinion. Determined and persistent. Obstinate. Pertinent. Relevant to the topic at hand. Logically related to the matter. Fitting. Perusal. The act of carefully looking at or examining something. The attentive reading or study of something. Peruse. To read something thoroughly. To examine something in detail. To skim something, to read something in a relaxed manner. Pervasive. Spread all over or spreading to all parts. Present everywhere. Permeating, penetrating. Petrify. To make something become hard or stone-like. To freeze with horror or fear. To make hard or inflexible. Petulant. Easily, suddenly, frequently, childishly, or unreasonably annoyed, irritable, or bad-tempered, especially over trivial matters. Phase. A stage of time. A period of time in a person's life. phenomenon. An extraordinary person or thing. An observable fact or occurrence. Something remarkable. Philanthropist. A person who loves mankind and works to promote its well-being. A person or organization that is generous with its resources, especially with its money. Philanthropy. The practice of giving money and time to increase the well-being of humankind, as by charitable aid or donations. Philistine. An uncultured person who does not like or understand art. A vulgar person. Philosophy. The study of human morals and behavior. Ideas and theories about something. The way someone thinks about life. A theory or belief that guides someone's behavior. Phlegmatic. Not easily upset, excited, or angered to action or display of emotion, apathetic, sluggish. Physical. Related to the body. Related to something one can see and touch, tangible. Piety. Devoutness, love or reverence to God. Devoutness shown through actions or one's daily life. Pillage. To rob using force, especially during wartime. To loot. Pinnacle. The peak. The highest point. A tall and pointed formation. The most important or successful part of a person's life. Pious. Extremely religious. Devout in one's religious beliefs. Falsely devout or immoral. Dutiful to one's parents or other authority figures. Pithy. Precise and full of meaning. Succinct, concise, yet meaningful. Pivotal. Of extreme importance. Critical, crucial, significant. Placate. Make someone less angry or hostile, especially by making concessions or by being nice to them. Placebo. A harmless substance that has no real effect on the person who takes it. Something designed or done to placate the person who takes or receives it. Placid. Peaceful and undisturbed. Serene, with a lack of movement or activity. Showing calm. Plaintiff. A person or organization that accuses someone of committing a crime and takes them to court. Plastic. Of substances or materials, capable of being molded or shaped. Plasticity. Flexibility or the ability to be shaped or formed into different shapes. The capacity to be molded. Platitude. A trite, dull or unoriginal saying that is considered common information, despite the remark being said as if it were original information. Absence of originality. Plaudit. Applause. Any sort of expression of praise or approval. Plausible. something that is credible and possibly true. Plethora. A large or excessive amount of something, especially a larger amount than you need, want, or can deal with, overabundance, excess. Pliable. Malleable. Flexible. Easy to manipulate into other shapes. Plumage. The feathers of a bird, collectively. Elaborate costume or dress. Plummet. To fall suddenly or drastically. To plunge. Plus. Positive. Higher than. Extra or added. Podium. A platform that is raised above the ground which people stand on to give a speech, receive a prize, or to conduct a musical group. Polemical. Controversial and often hostile. Strongly critical. Policy. A course of action decided upon by an organization, a group of people, a government or a political party. Guidelines. Ponderous. Slow and clumsy because of great weight or size. Very boring or dull. That seems heavy, bulky, massive. Portend. To foreshadow something negative that is going to occur in the future. To be a sign of something. Portent. A warning about something that is going to occur in the future. An indication or sign that something is going to happen, especially referring to negative events. Portion. A small part or section of something whole, a piece. The specific amount of food given to someone. Pose. To take on a posture for artistic purposes. To formally ask a question. To cause a problem. To impersonate someone. Boaster. A person who pretends to be something that they are not in order to impress others. Positive. Extremely certain, without any doubt. More than zero. Hopeful or giving reasons to be so. Posterity. Future generations. One's descendants. Posthumous. Taking place after death. Published after death. Postulate. A prerequisite. Something which is accepted as true before developing or discussing another idea. A basic principle. Potable. Fit to drink. Suitable for drinking by humans or animals. Potent. Extremely powerful or effective. Influential. Possessing great authority or power. Potential. Possible. Able to occur. Capable of developing or happening. Practos. The expected procedure or way of doing something. Practitioner. A person engaged in a specific practice, such as medicine or law. A professional. Pragmatic. Dealing or concerned with facts or actual practice in a reasonable and logical way instead of depending on ideas, theories or speculation. Practical. Pragmatist. A person who approaches situations by dealing with specific situations rather than theories or ideas. A person who focuses on results instead of theories. Prattle. To speak at length about subjects that are unimportant, often without making any sense. To speak without sense and in a juvenile manner. Preamble. The introduction to a written document or a speech. An introductory statement. Precarious. Something that is not certain, risky or subject to chance. Something which lacks security and is in a possibly dangerous situation. Precede. To exist before something. To come before. To have a higher rank than someone. Precedent. A practice or act in the past which is used to justify a similar practice in the present. Preceding. Before, prior to. Precept. A command or rule which indicates what proper behavior is. A standard of conduct. A warrant. Precinct. A division of a city for policing or political reasons. A specific area which is enclosed or limited, most often by walls. Precipice. A very steep side of a mountain or cliff, typically a tall one. A dangerous situation that could lead to harm or failure. A very dangerous situation,